Hey guys, Paul here from Team Crit Hit, back again today with a deck profile. Now today we're bringing Imperialdramon, as you can see from the sleeves here. I haven't brought any videos in the last couple of days, obviously I've been waiting for the new set, and as you've seen, it arrived yesterday. I opened the boxes, so I've built a few decks. We've got Imperialdramon, sorry, can't get my words out. We've got Machinedramon, in the process of doing Digimon, so all them are going to come along with some versus videos in the next couple of days. You can see a random head. We've got Josh in the background sorting all the bulk out. Yeah, that's Josh there. He's the bulk. He's the bulk guy. But yeah, let's jump straight into it. Like I said in all the previous videos, I'm not going to do no adverts or nothing anymore. I'm just going to throw the intro on, and that's that. Also, little announcement for the Cyber Sleuth playthroughs that I am doing. I have been setting it all up in the background, as you can see here. It's all sorted out, the telly, so we will be starting that, possibly Monday as well, which is going to be fun because I haven't actually finished the game yet. But instead of rabbiting on, let's get through the deck profile. So first up is the babies. So obviously the best baby for the Imperialdramon deck is obviously the Demi Vimon. Once per turn when attacking, if it's got jamming, you draw a card. It's good, cycle through the deck. Next one up is the new Demi Vimon from the All Force Freedomon starter deck. You've got 8 or more cards in your hand that gains a K. Obviously, people would prefer to play this one if it unsuspends, it gains a K. This new one's better in the reason because you're always more or less going to have 8 or more cards in your hand, so that means that your champion can gain a K, your ultimate can gain a K and swing over things. That is the reason behind the Demi Vimon. So let's move on. Moving into the rookies. And the rookies start with, obviously, OG Vimon. So we've got the original Vimon, the best Vimon. He's finally got an alt art, which is awesome. So it's a play cost of 3, 2000 DP, 0 to evolve, and he's got jamming. That is all he needs, is jamming. Next up, we have 4 of the new EX01 Vimon. 3 cost to play, 2000 DP, 0 to evolve. It's inherent as your turn, once per turn. When this Digimon becomes unsuspended, you gain a memory. It's that simple. You're always going to gain that memory with the Paledomon, with the Imperialdramons. It's always going to happen, so it's just good to get that resource. Next up, we've got 3 of the All Force Freedomon starter deck Vimon. So 3 cost to play, 2000 DP, 0 to evolve. You're not really bothered about its actual ability. Your turn, if your opponent's got a level 6 Digimon, you can Digivolve it into All Force for 4 cost. You're not going to ever do that. It's the inherent that we want. So when attacking, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, trigger, draw 1 card. This works really nicely with other bits in the deck. So you've got this, and you've got the X Vimon on top of it that's got jamming. So you swing it with jamming, drawing a card from the Demi Vimon, and then you're drawing a card with this if you've got 7 or fewer, so you're potentially drawing 2 cards, which is very strong. Next up is the little package of the Madoki Betamon and the Syakomon. It's both 3 cost to play, one's 2000 DP, the other's 3000, 0 to evolve. Betamon is all turns your opponent can't gain memory except Tamer effects. Now, obviously, this is good in this format because we've got Ice Walls, we've got Hammer Sparks, we've got the memory boost cards, we've got the Vimon that gains the memory, we've got all kinds that gains memory, we've got the Machinedramon, it shuts the Machinedramon down. It's a really nice card, so every deck is going to be playing these memory Digimon things. Then you've got the Syakomon. Opponent's turn, your opponent can't reduce Digivolution cost. This is more or less for the mirror match. So you're up against a mirror match, they can't make the 5 cost Imperial a 3 cost. It's other bits and pieces as well. That's probably the main reason it's in there. Okay, moving on to the champions. First up is the Beast, the new X Vimon. This card is insane. So it's a 5 cost to play, 4000 DP, 2 to evolve over a blue or green Digimon. Its ability is got jamming. Yeah, that's all it needs is jamming. And then its inherent, while this Digimon has Imperialdramon in its name or free in its trait, it gains jamming. Yep, jamming. So like I was saying with the combos, you can do this and then this. So you swing with the Jammer, you draw off the Demi V, you're drawing off the Vimon if you've got 7 or fewer cards. It's just nice value. Okay, moving on to the next one. I've seen a lot of decks not playing this Stingmon. I don't know why, because it's such a stupid card in the deck. It's 6 cost to play, 5000 DP, 2 to evolve over a green or blue. It's exactly the same as the Vimon, but it's got piercing instead of the jamming. So obviously it's piercing, then its inherent is if it's Imperialdramon or free in its trait, it gains piercing. Now jamming with piercing is kind of broken, so why would you not want to play it? But I have seen a lot of people playing the 1 cost Gorillamons or the Colemons or something like that, but yeah, one is too good not to play. Next up is 2 Grizzlymon. I've seen a lot of people playing the Lobomons over the Grizzlymons, but this deck, if you don't set up, you need some sort of protection. So that's where I've gone with the Grizzlymons, and I've chose the Grizzlymon over the Colemon because obviously the Colemon's 5k. There's too many ways to get rid of that 5k now in the format, and this 1k extra does a lot. Yeah, so it's 5 cost to play, 6000 DP, 2 to evolve, and it's just a basic blocker. When attacking, you lose 2 memory. That's it. Okay, moving on. We've got the ultimates. So first up is the new Paledomon. So it's 8 cost to play, 7000 DP, 3 to evolve over a blue or green. And its ability is when digivolving, if a Digimon card with 3 in its trait is in this Digimon's Digivolution sources unsuspended, you're more or less always going to get that. And then it's your turn. Inherent, while this Digimon has Imperialdramon in its name, it can't be blocked. So jamming with piercing can't be blocked. Yeah, that's kind of naughty. But yeah, let's move on. Next up is the original Imperialdramon. This one is probably the better Imperialdramon, I believe. That's just my thoughts. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but this one is much better. He's got a 7 play cost, 7000 DP, 3 to evolve over a blue or green. He's got jamming. That's why he's better, because he jams. And then when attacking, once per turn, if this Digimon has Imperialdramon in its name, unsuspend it. That's simple. So you can do like potentially 3 swings with the OG Imperialdramon. And moving on, go into the megas. First up is, I think, the better mega for the deck, in my opinion, is the original Imperialdramon Dragon Mode. So we're playing that at 4, it's 13 cost to play, 12,000 DP, 5 to evolve over a blue or green Digimon, but obviously if you're evolving it over a Paledomon or a Dino Vimon, it's reduced by 2, so it becomes a 3 cost. It's got jamming, yep, it's got jamming. When digivolving, all of your Digimon with jamming unsuspend. Yep, it's quite nice. Okay, moving on to the next one. So we've got 3 of the EX01 Imperialdramon. So it's 12 cost to play, 11,000 DP, 3 to evolve over a blue or green. When digivolving, if a Digimon with 3 in its trait is in this Digimon's Digivolution sources, unsuspend this Digimon and suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Yep, it's quite strong. Then your turn, for each colour in this Digimon's Digivolution card, it gains 1000 DP. So it's always going to be on 12k more or less, because you're always going to have a blue under it, or a green. So it can potentially go to 13k. Which is very nice. And moving on, we've got 2 of the Blitz Omni. Blitz Omnimon doesn't really need speaking about, he's busted. 15 cost to play, 14,000 DP, 4 to evolve over a red or blue. Obviously you're going to evolve him over a blue Imperialdramon. When digivolving Blitz means he can attack if the memory crosses over to your opponent's side. When digivolving, he unsuspends himself. Then all turns, if it would be deleted or sent to the hand or bottom of the deck by one of your opponent's card effects, you can trash the level 6 under it to prevent that. So that's pretty strong. He wins games. You can be the 4th check on the security when you're done with your jam and all that type of stuff. He's pretty good. Okay, moving on to the options, and the busted option is 4 Ice Wall. So I'm playing 4 Ice Wall over Hammerspark. People are going to say, why aren't you playing both? Why are you just playing the Ice Wall? Because Ice Wall is insane. So 1 cost to play, Main, all of your opponent's Digimon gain, when attacking, lose 2 memory until the end of the next turn. And then security effect is basically Hammer Spark, you gain 2 memory. So the reason I'm playing this over the Hammer Spark is obviously if you're on 0 and your opponent's about to kill you next turn or something, you just go, okay, fine, I'll use an Ice Wall. I'll leave you on 3. And you can't really do nothing if I've got 1 security left, so good luck. Then I can then come back and win the next turn. Or if you've got 1 memory, you can throw 2 out or whatever. It's just such a busted card. It just completely stops your opponent in the tracks. And the reason I'm not playing 4 and 4, 4 Hammer Spark, 4 Ice Wall, is the reason that these cards, it's just going to be dead. If your opponent throws this out, you've got no removal. There's no way of you getting around them Digimon that stop you from gaining memory. Because there's no removal in the deck, how are you getting around it? So if you're drawing Hammer Sparks and you're drawing Ice Walls and you can't get out of it, then they're just going to be dead cards in your hand. There's nothing you can do. That's the reason I'm only playing the 4. Next up, we've got Blue Memory Boost. Yeah, you could say that's the same reason behind the Blue Memory Boost, but at least if you play the Blue Memory Boost, you're still getting value out of it by looking at the top 4 cards and getting to add a Digimon. Yeah, you're not getting the memory, but you're still getting that add. So I'm preferring the Blue Memory Boost over the Hammer Sparks. So Memory Boost, obviously 3 to play, reveal the top 4, add a blue Digimon to your hands, and then it's got delay. It goes in your battle area. Next turn you can pop it and gain 2 memory. Simple. Okay, moving on. Next up is just the same as 3 Davis. 4 cost to play, security effect, same as all other tamers, activating the security. Start of your turn, if you've got 2 or less memory, you gain 3. On play, reveal the top 3 cards, add 1 blue or green Digimon among them to your hand, place the remaining card at the bottom of the deck. So, obviously you've got Stingmons, you can add a Stingmon and any other blue guy, or you can just add 1 blue guy. Completely up to you. But obviously, little plays, if you've got a memory boost out with the Davis, and you've got the stack going, say you've got this stack. Let's have a look. For instance, we've got this. We'll do some plays. We've got this in hand. And I don't know, we've got an Imperialdramon in hand, for instance. We've got the Imperialdramon in hand, and we've got this in hand. With these on board, you're going to 3 because you're your opponent. So you can swing with the Demi Vimon. You draw your card. Then you can play 3 to go into the Paledomon. Paledomon then restands because it's got a 3 in it straight. You will gain a memory from the Vimon, going back to 1 from 0. Then you can then pop the Blue Memory Boost. You can basically do this with any Imperialdramon, to be fair. So you can pop the Memory Boost, go back up to 3. You can then evolve with, attack with Jamming again with the Paledomon. Then you can then go into this Imperialdramon for 3, still be on your turn, and go again. There's 3 attacks you've done there. It's busted. Or you can do it with the other Imperialdramon. This restands as well. So you can do this and restand, attack. Simple, nice, quick plays. That's why the deck is busted. But that is the deck profile, guys. As always, let me know in the comments down below what you would change, what you would like to see coming up, anything. But that is the deck profile. Just before I go, like I always do, just go through a few other options that you could play in the deck. One of them was the Dracomon. Dracomon is a good card, but as you can see, the space is very tight in the deck. Obviously, you reveal the top 3 cards on play, add 1 Digimon with Dramon, so you can add your Imperialdramons, you can add your Paleodramons. It's a nice card, but the space is tight. And if you are looking for a bit of removal, you can change the memory boost out for either 2 Coitus Breath or 2 Fee Wingblade. And Fee Wingblade is 6 to play, return one of your opponent's level 6 or lower Digimon, so it gets around that level 3 guy if you really want to use it on one of them. Or the Coitus Breath, it just returns one of your opponent's Digimon to hand for 7 cost. Also, like I said, you've got the Grizzlymons, you can switch those out for the Lobomons. And then you've got the Ice Walls if you really want to play Hammer Spark over Ice Wall, which I don't understand why you would, but yeah, you can put the Hammer Sparks in. Even another thing, you can switch the Omnimons out for the BT1 Omnimons, just pop things and then you can attack more. But yeah, that is the deck profile, guys. Hope you enjoyed the deck. We will be getting some versus videos up in the next couple of days with the deck. I'll be getting the Machinedramon profiles done as well as the Digimon ones, and I'm looking at their tribal decks too as well to upgrade them. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, see you next time, bye.